Welcome back to the Derusting series. Today is going to be the first episode that I'm actually going to be diving into Smash things and actually learning essentially. So as you can see by looking at my improvement plan right now, I've made absolutely no progress since last time. And that's because I was on a 1-week vacation where I was just kind of disconnected from everything and just doing some hiking and stuff. So I've made no progress. I still have the same plan. So let's just jump in and get this going now. My first thing that I really want to do is I really want to relearn these Diddy combos and maybe even get better than I once was at them. So the first step on the agenda is we're going to watch Dakpo's video, which I have pulled up here. It's a 38-minute video, so I'm not going to record me watching it and taking notes. I'm just going to watch it, I'm going to take some notes on it, and then I'll check back in when I'm finished, and then we can go from there. I just finished watching Dakpo's combo video, and I learned so many things that I didn't know before. That video was so good. So these are the notes that I took. As you can see, there's a lot of things that I have to work on right now. So I'm going to go over the notes really quickly. Obviously, if you want to learn this stuff yourself, it's going to be better to watch the whole video than to just rely on my notes, because my notes are just based on the things that I didn't know about already, or notes that are meant to help me specifically. I think it's more useful if you're trying to learn Diddy that you make your own notes. So just be careful with that. Don't necessarily take my notes to be the most important. Make your own notes, and you can use this as a base, for example. Anyways, so here's what we found out. So he puts the banana combos into three different complexity levels, I guess we'll call them. So the first one that he says that is the bread and butter that you should just be doing right off the bat. It's just banana into up B. That's super easy, and it does 40%, which is actually kind of crazy. For me, if I get bananas right now, I throw the banana, and then I just instinctively go for a grab right down till it's Smash 4, which is just not good. Definitely not near 40%, so I'm going to have to start using that for sure. At least right away. That's something I can do right away without probably even practicing it very much. So the next, if you want to get more complicated with it, you have the banana into down air, into banana, into up B, and that increases your damage to 60%. So you throw a banana, you catch the banana with the down air that hits them, you throw the banana again, and then you up B. So that's so much more additions to this combo to increase the damage. And then the last complexity is you do the banana, you do the down air, catch the banana, throw it again, and then you can do the soft hit down air into the up B, and that's for 70% in one combo. So this is obviously really difficult, and I realize it's super frame tight, so practicing it on Wi-Fi is probably not going to be very useful for me. So I'm going to, for now, focus my practice a little bit more on the simpler variations of the combo, and then as I get those down, I can work my way up to trying this one. But I'm not expecting to do it in this time where all tournaments are just online anyways. Moving on, some things to learn. This is something that was new to me. I didn't know. So I knew that every time if you throw the banana, the faster the banana is moving, it does more damage. What I didn't realize is that when it does more damage, it causes longer trips. So that when you're doing these combos, it's important to make sure you have the smash throw. This is an issue for me because I usually throw the banana with the C stick, and I use tilt stick. So if you have tilt stick, your item throws are always the weak throw. In case you didn't know, there's usually two variations of your item throws. It's basically the difference between a tilt attack and a smash attack. So when I'm using my C stick on tilt, I do the tilt throw, which is weaker. The banana goes slower, and it does less damage, which apparently causes shorter trips. So I'm going to have to really focus on making sure I'm throwing the banana with the smash throw all the time. So we're going to go into training mode, practice this a lot, and then we're going to work on that against players online. Other things to note, that your banana throw has to be the forward throw. It comes out 2 frames earlier than the turnaround throw, which I know, but I put it in my notes just so I can remember it. And the other important thing is that you have to hit your down air as low to the ground as possible so that you minimize the time between your down air and the next banana throw. So if you if this is the ground, or yeah, this is the ground, and you hit your down air up here, you have to fall all that way before you can land, get your landing lag on the down air, and then throw the banana. But if you hit your down air here, you have like that much less time to fall to the ground. This is something that I think is fairly obvious in hindsight, but not something I would have thought of initially. So it's something that I'll really have to keep in mind when I'm practicing the combo to make sure I'm getting it exactly right, because it is a pretty frame-tight combo. He also notes that for heavies, because you need a little bit more damage to get the hit stun right, you have to start at a little bit later percents, and that the combo is much easier for lower weight characters. So this is the list that he gave of the heavies that you can't do it from 0. And he suggests that you can change the combo from the banana down air into banana back air. The other thing that's really important that I think is going to be the most important for me actually, is that he suggests that this works on all characters, and it's easier to do for when you hit the banana from a distance. Whereas doing it, if you're up close, it's easier to hit the down air. If I'm farther away from my opponent, then I can go for the back air. The other thing about it is that the back air seems like it's a much easier combo. Therefore, it will be a lot easier to do on Wi-Fi, and therefore a lot easier to implement it into my game if I can do it against players online. So I might end up focusing on this banana back air, banana up B more so than the down air, just because the down air is that much more tight. And then maybe later on down the road, I can move into the down air combo. He mentions that fast fallers can tech or slide on the ground after the first hit of the up B, so you might have to do different combo finishers. And there are a lot of other alternate routes that he is offering too. Immediately, I'm going to try to stick to like the one bread and butter, like simple, most damaging combo, and then I work on learning one alternate route, and then I'll learn the next alternate route, and then the next one, and we're going to build up my combo tree like that. So just to go over a few of them really quick, you could do the banana back air, and then instead of doing the banana, you dash forward and you turn around up tilt, which can lead into a back air, into an up air, into another aerial of your choice, which can lead to a spike and a kill, which is awesome. I want to do that. And the up tilt has to hit around 20%. This is another major point that he makes, is that the combos, the way you start it, you're obviously not always going to be starting from 0%. So you have to think about like what part of the combo puts them to the percent that they're at when you're starting the combo. So for example, you want to hit the up tilt when they're at 20%. If they're at 20% already, instead of going for the back air after your banana, you want to just go straight for the up tilt. Or even if you're up close and you hit them with an up tilt raw at 20%, you can go straight into the back air, up air, and then fair or down air. Z dropping out of shield, he made a lot of really good points about this. First of all, that you should use jump and attack instead of pressing jump and grab button to Z drop, which is what I usually do. Apparently this is easier. I'm going to have to test it out and see. I'm not really sure. And because of the way the Z dropping is position based, like for example, if I'm forward throwing the banana, it doesn't really matter my position relative to my opponent. If I'm this far away, I hit them. If I'm this far away, I hit them. But with the Z drop, you're just dropping the banana straight down, so you have to be right next to them. So against big and heavy characters, this is a lot easier because they're so fat. It's the range that you can hit them at is a lot easier to get to. The other thing to note is that Z drop is good when your back is to them, because for one, the Z drop kind of starts like a little bit behind you rather than in front of you, and also turning around and throwing the banana backwards is slower than throwing it forward, and Z dropping is the fastest out of all of them. So I think Z drop comes out on frame 4, but the banana itself usually hits where their hitbox is around frame 5. Throwing the banana forward was frame 7, and throwing it backwards is frame 9. So it's really small differences, but it can make a huge difference when these combos can be so tight that you have to make sure everything is just right. Okay, continuing on, you can, in this game, I completely forgot about, like, the whole untechables thing. It's, like, some mechanic that's just, like, I don't know. I don't think about it very often, the whole untechable thing. And so when I don't play the game for a year, it's just like it slipped my mind and I completely forgot this was a thing. So if you down air someone into the floor instead of into like hitting somebody into a wall, the untechable is at much lower percents. So if you hit them in the air and then you down air them, they'll bounce up, be above your head, and then you can go for like an up smash or an up air, and it's a true combo because they can't tech away from it. That is something I never would have thought of and I never would have been going for. So I'm going to have to look for a lot of situations I can do that in. So here are a few variations on how you can change up this combo. If you start at mid percents, you can do banana down air to pop them up, and then throw the banana forward and grab them and go into a grab combo. Also, when you pop them up with a down air, you can jump, throw the banana forward, and then do a falling neutral air, which sets up for an aerial combo, or into a down air, which is really good to know because that'll kill. And then at high percents, but not quite kill percents, he makes a big emphasis on not staling your kill moves. So for me, if I hit you with a banana at like 100% right now, I'm just going to charge the forward smash, even though it's not going to kill, because in my head I'm like, oh yeah, this is super easy damage. But instead, what I should be doing to optimize my game a little more is, for example, like, throw the banana. Instead of going for the F smash right away, I can jump, catch the banana that bounced off, trip them a second time, and then go for the smash. And that little bit of extra damage might be the difference between getting a kill or not. Another possibility with that is instead of catching the banana and throwing it forward, you can catch it while drifting over the other player, throw the banana down so it bounces them the other way, and then you forward smash them the other way if that's closer to the blast zone, so that can help you get kills earlier. And then the last thing is that he pretty much just sets up how that you can practice this combo and make sure you're getting it frame perfect. So it's pretty much just getting another controller, holding down the shield button so that the shield will come out on the first possible frame. And then when you plug that controller in, you want to just be holding on the joystick so that it also is like gonna roll away on the first possible frame every time. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna practice it. Let's just jump right into training room and just mess around, try to get a feel for these combos. And then maybe later we're gonna try to do this on real people later this week. And hopefully by Friday, which is actually in 2 days, yeah. So today's Wednesday. I'm going to practice in training room today. Tomorrow I'm going to try to practice against real players and do the same thing. And then on Friday, hopefully I will be having more optimal combos when I'm playing in a bracket. Let's jump into training mode and let's see what we can do. I ended up practicing this combo for a while, and I found out that the timing is extremely tight. The combo was very difficult for me to do against an opponent that was trying to escape on the first possible frame. After spending a couple hours in the training room across 2 days, I tried going online to do it against real opponents. However, I realized that this was probably a big mistake. With the inconsistent lag on Wi-Fi, I found it nearly impossible to execute with my current skill level. I decided that my time would be better used practicing simpler inputs, at least until offline tournaments come back. My first tournament was quickly approaching on Friday night, so I decided to not even attempt this combo in my first experience. With this decision, it was time to head into my first tournament. Let's see how rusty I really am.
Step into the ring.
Oh my gosh, he has a duck hunt picture. This is not good. Oh no. This is actually the worst it could have started off. Oh, it's a Pikachu. Oh my gosh. It's a Pikachu. I was so scared. I saw a duck hunt and I was like, I'm going 0-2. Nope, nope. Greedy, greedy, greedy. Oh no, did he just... No, he SD'd! Oh, SD. Alright, let me just get my stage control back and get killed. Alright, let me just get my stage control back and get killed.
What the f?
Whoa. Alright, let's bring it back. Oh, I don't know what happened. I didn't jump. That's okay. I tried to jump in up B, but I guess my jump just didn't get read. Yep, he caught me picking up the banana. I can probably mash out of that faster. Oh, yeah, he got the dab attack. That was good. Oh, no. He has a kill throw or not. Okay, I can't DI him. I had no idea which way to DI. Okay. Jeez. Is that gonna kill me? Yep. Weird. Yep, I just wanted it so bad. Yep, that's Joker. Oh jeez, I just got blown up that last stock. I couldn't do anything. Oh my god. Holy shit, I was at 226. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was gonna kill or not, and I was so scared because he was gonna get Arsene if it didn't. Oh my gosh, it shield poked me! Yep, I got greedy for that F smash. Or that third, I meant. There we go. Alright, we're still in. We beat the Joker after getting reverse 3 stocked. Yep, that's fast. No way, I died a dash attack of all things? I guess that was true. I guess I can't get grabbed at 0. Okay, that is not what I wanted, but alright. Man, I had it, but I was just too slow. Oh gosh, that was terrible DI. I wanted to get the banana down for a neutral get up, but I was just too slow. So that was my first tournament back after 1 year of not playing. I ended up placing 5th out of 20 players, which I think is a pretty good result because it shows that I still have a lot of room to improve. This would have been a pretty boring series if I was just winning all the tournaments right off the bat, but instead, hopefully you'll be able to watch as I start climbing the ladder once again. Let's jump back into the improvement plan just to see how I've updated it. I've moved the relearn ultimate Diddy combos and compete in a tournament section into the doing because these are going to be continual processes. Into the to-do list, I've added watch back VODs from the tournament so I can study what I did well and what I did poorly at. However, I want to focus this next couple weeks into studying recent matches of better Diddy players. The reason for this is that there's a lot of things that they do that I don't do and I don't even think about right now. My first tournament, I kind of came in blind and wasn't really trying to execute any new strategies. Therefore, I don't think I will gain as much by watching the videos back. Whereas if I spend 2 weeks trying to learn new things, then I can see how I succeeded and failed at those, and then the week after that, I think it will be more important to study my matches again. Anyways, that was episode 2 of the Derusting series. I'm thinking about starting to stream the rest of this on Twitch so you can actually watch live as I'm learning everything about Diddy as I go. As I'm making the notes, I'll make them live. As I play in the tournaments live, maybe. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. And also, I just want to ask everyone who still is watching at this point, what you thought about how I showed the tournament in this video. Did I spend too much time on the tournament? Did I spend not enough time on the tournament? Should I have only showed the close matches? Should I have not showed every single stock? Should I have shown more in between the stocks? Let me know, I'm not sure. It's still a work in progress. You're gonna watch as I derust Diddy and get better at editing this video series as we go. So thanks for sticking around this long. I'll catch you in 2 weeks where I compete in the next online tournament. See you then.